Well, hello, hello, greetings, everyone. How are we doing on this fine Tuesday evening for me, time zone for you? We have our sips at the ready. We are going to get as much work done today as humanly possible. And yes, so I say hello, Bloomin' Kraken and Oster. Thank you for joining me today. We take our sips and we prepare for what is going to be a lovely, lovely day of writing and just hopefully we can just smash through a bunch of prompts today. That'd be really awesome. I have a lot of ideas already that I plan to go through, but of course, once you sit down and start writing, it can be hit or miss if you actually hit that word count. Hydrate or dehydrate, yes, exactly. And DM Stretch, hello, welcome. How are you doing today? Yeah, so we have 10 prompts. Ooh, Jay Murphy has followed. Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. Yeah, it is now Wednesday for you. Ooh, must be late for you, I guess. I'm excited to write some stuff. I'm on prompt 5. It's going interestingly. Very good. Not bad, thanks. You? I'm doing pretty well. I'm on like the tail end of a 5-day weekend, and so we've had a lot of not going to work recently, but also a lot of working over the weekend. It's a whole thing. G Murphy, hello there. Hello there, right back to you. How you doing today? Working on finishing the outline so I can start actually writing. Heck yes. Very good. So let's see. We're gonna start actually doing some work. I'm doing well, you? Yeah, I'm also doing good. Oh, in fact, I haven't even seen the prompts yet. Oh my goodness. Wait, I just closed something that I need to have up. Oopsie. Yeah, but I'm pretty excited about some of these prompts. There's some excellent things in here that I was trying to work on. We'll just pop open our little working panel here. So yes, we are currently at 0 out of 10. But writing different prompts, huh? Yes indeed. It is summer camp, my friends. And so, in case anyone here is not familiar, this is what we are working on today. We're working on prompts for summer camp. And so there's a little link to the actual event. So for anyone who needs to go look at the prompts right now, there's your little clicky. And for anyone who hasn't seen my pledge article, you're more than welcome to go read that as well. But yeah, today we are just going to be working on these prompts. We're going to be doing kind of like a little intermittent, like, we'll do a bit of chatting here, we'll do a little bit of writing sprints here, where I'll have like a timer set, and I won't really be talking as much. Of course, if someone says something in chat, I might just like chime in with a little response, but they're going to be our little like focus sessions essentially. And so we're going to be hard at work on these prompts. We're going to see how much we can get done in one session. So we have like the next 2 hours to just sit down and write. Are you working on them in order, as inspiration strikes, or randomly? I'm gonna start working on them in order, but I know for a fact that I don't have all of the thoughts put together quite yet, so I'm going to end up bouncing around between different articles, I think. So I'm just gonna end up making a whole bunch of articles, and we'll just see like where we go at any given time. Like, oh, maybe I'll write a couple sentences here and then jump over to a different article and be like, oh, I'll just write in this little tidbit that I imagined up. So yeah, it's pretty good, pretty exciting. All right, so we need to think. So I have my little plotting here. Sorry if I like flashbanged you. We went from like a dark screen to a light screen. Can't really be helped. Maybe. Probably. Alright, so let's see. We can start with powerful organization, seat of power. And so yeah, I'm gonna get myself set up, and then I guess once I have a bunch of, once I make all of these articles, like just like add them to my account, then we can start actually doing some sprints, some actual writing, and then we can get the productivity train going. So yeah, what are your current favorite prompts, everyone? I'm very curious to know. Because I'm gonna say right now, I think my favorite prompt right now is the natural law. Like the destructive natural or supernatural event. I think that one's gonna be my favorite to do, because I actually have something that I distinctly want to work on for that. And so it's gonna be fun. Working on my first ever debut novel. Oh, that's so exciting. So we're gonna go through our stubs real quick and just pick out the ones that I know already exist. So we have Battle for Light. I think we're gonna be doing that one. And I kind of want to do Council of the Ascended. I'm liking the look of Seat of Power, only because that's really going to fit in with my D&D campaign's late game. Heck yes. Yeah, I've written a lot of things kind of like describing a seat of power in my world, but never about the actual place. Like, I've never made an article for the actual location. And so this is going to be my little, I guess, my season to do that. So let's do Council of the Ascended. Maybe. You know, I don't know if I want to do Council of the Ascended or if I want to do... Where is it? Pantheon of the New Age. Because, yeah, this is just like a stub article that exists but has nothing in it. I'm just gonna, like, reset the date and... Wait, I'm supposed to open the editor, not the actual article. Give me that. So yeah, we're just gonna reset the date on some of these stubs. Just a friendly reminder, everyone, if you're working with stubs, reset the dates before you start typing. That was one of the bits of advice that was given during last stream, and I'm just going to reiterate it again because it's very important. So yeah, we just we don't want any like little accidental oopsies. Let's go. Da, 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 da. I'm just posting some stuff up. Alright, so we have Battle for Light, Pantheon of the New Age. I don't think any of the articles other than these two already have ones written. So okay, the other 8 need to be made. So let's go do that. Go to our little... Well, I guess we shouldn't be doing this from the dashboard, huh? I guess we should be doing this from the little SummerCamp homepage. Alright, so we already have Powerful Organization. That's gonna be this article. We're gonna go do this ahead of time. We're just going to go Special Actions, Reset Date, so I don't accidentally start typing and then, like, hate myself for it. So we're just gonna prepare ourselves to have a bajillion tabs open. It's pretty typical. I'm gonna put my notes into a different window so I can just look at it elsewhere. Alright, Seat of Power of any kind. Oh, this is gonna open in the same tab, isn't it? Oh, okay, that's fine. So we have Aurel. It's our little settlement here. A resource that provides fuel or power. Gosh, that is actually the article, the prompt, I mean, that I haven't thought of an idea for yet. But it's fine. We're just gonna write in the title material to be so that whenever I tab back into it, I know which article it is, even if I don't have something for it yet. Let's see. Animal associated with or symbolizing power. Hello, Cutesy Cat. Thank you for following. How do you do? Welcome in, welcome in. Alright, the Savellan Barn Owl. I think... I don't really know if it would be... I don't know if it would be a Strixline summer camp without having at least one owl involved, so we're gonna do Savellan Barn Owl for the animal... for the animal representing power in this part of the world. And I do, I guess. Very good. I'm glad you do. A culture that has suffered under the rule of a stronger nation. I have to check my notes. Oh, you know, I think this is the one that specifically I did not have any ideas for, so that's pretty good. Organizing, claiming all the words I'm writing down, and moving around in the process as words for today. Yeah, sounds like a whole process, and that is exactly the process we're going to be dealing with today, so Figuring out how words work. It's difficult. It is a challenge indeed. But alright. Yeah, so this one's gonna be the tough one, because I have no idea. No idea. Oh, internal service error. Hello? Website is broken, or is this just a me issue? Hello, what's poppin'? I sure hope the website isn't broke. I mean, we can write words without having to. 503. Oh no. All right, well, I guess we're just gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. All right, getting my docs out. Maybe not the docs, but docs nonetheless. Let me see if I can turn on dark mode. I always forget how to turn on dark mode in Notion. I know it's an option. I just never know where it is. Oh, there it is. Okay. Beautiful. So here we go. These are my notes. This is what I've been kind of like working from. So I guess instead of having articles, we'll just we'll write our 300 words in Notion, and then we'll just pop them into articles whenever WorldAnvil stops being broken. Listen, it's summer camp, things are busy, everyone's trying to do all of the typing all at once. I'm not gonna fret if the WorldAnvil site is a little bit of a jumble. And take a little sip, have a little relax. It's not gonna stop me from writing, no sir. So let's see, where shall we begin? Well, of course, powerful organization in your world. So I'm thinking Council of the Ascended will be my topic here. Well, let's see, I kinda got a little bit distracted through all that, so what have we been saying in the chat? Gave someone an idea for some crystals that act as a currency, but are also part of the magic system. Ooh. Yeah, that's really fun and exciting. I love that. Murphy Mine is about pain in a video game fictional way. Starts off in the real world. Until the main characters meet up with a game developer, Hector. He needs help with his game by sending the main characters into his game. In-game world, Aurora. 6 separate locations. There have been sightings of a parasite known as the Mycoeba parasite that has returned from being killed off somehow. That's pretty cool. So yeah, we got some cool plots and some cool writing going on just all over the place, and I love to see it. And yeah, so just space these out a little bit. Because we already know that we're going to be working on some of these. I'll sit up straight, have a little go. It's very intriguing. So alright, let's see. We're going to take, I don't know, how many minutes? 10 minutes? 10 minutes, we're just going to relax. Not relax, we're gonna kick things into gear. We're gonna start writing. 10 minutes, focus mode. Let's see, we got a little timer on here. Bam. It's gonna like cover my head a little bit, that's okay. Alright, now let's see. Alright, we got 10 minutes on the clock. We're just gonna sit down, we're gonna get some writing done. And I welcome you, after these 10 minutes, to tell me what you've gotten done and what you guys have, you know, worked on, at least if you're going to be working alongside me. So yeah, let's get this done. 10 minutes on the clock, we're just gonna write. No promises. Alright, that is perfectly fine. Procrastinate easily. Yeah, me too, don't you worry. I have to find one of my spreadsheets real quick. Beautiful. You ever just spell words wrong that you think you know how to spell, but you're actually wrong?
All right, our 10 minutes. Our 10 minutes has passed. So let's see how many words we managed in those 10 minutes. Just getting a little word counter. 285. So we're almost at 300, which is pretty sick. All right, and so yeah, towards the end there, I kind of started losing my ideas. And like, ooh, all the things that I already thought of are already on this page, and so just got to figure that out. Yeah, let's see. Gotta love WorldAnvil going down. Yeah, is it still no good? Oh, just accidentally closed the tab. Let's just see if that works. Give me. Yeah, it's okay. It still doesn't work. Whatever, it's fine. The dang Udan's chewing on the cables.
It's all good though. We're not necessarily in a rush. Yeah, so we're almost at 300 with this. Which, like, we can fill out that 300 very easily. I just need to get a little bit more information out of my brain, just like, you know, get it out of there so I can actually figure out who the rest of these gods are in this pantheon. I started writing my book, currently on chapter 12. Story is getting interesting. Heck yes. I'm very excited. I love hearing about people's like story writing, like the actual, like the actual stories and books and prose and all of that. And Alishar, hello, how are you doing today? Welcome in, welcome in. I always feel like I'm rolling over something with my chair. I know, this time I actually am. Woohoo. Silly little cable getting under my chair wheel. Well, that's alright. It's every single day. I'm really shocked that it's not broken yet. Doing well, finally getting around to writing. That is good to hear. You'd love to see it. That is exactly what we're doing today, although it seems like WorldAnvil has decided to have a little crashy crash for the day. I don't know if anyone has yet. I don't know if we could check. Maybe has the team been made aware that everything is kind of not good right now? Can I ask what program you're using to write it and look so clean? I am writing in Notion, which is Adamal's looking into it. Perfect. Yeah, because I know sometimes it happens where things like go down and no one says anything, so they're like, "Wait, what do you mean things aren't working?" Like half an hour later, they're like, "Ooh, yeah, no one said anything. Oopsie poopsie." But yeah, this right here is what I am using to write, and so it's just like a note taking like database making software. Like you can pretty much do almost anything, and it's completely in browser. And yeah, so you can, you can make little writings. I usually don't have this on dark mode. I just figure if I'm going to be doing all of my writing in here, I'm gonna make it darker. Yeah, I mean, I feel like this isn't for, this is definitely not for formatting. Like this is not, if you're trying to make something formatted and set for print, this is not it. This is just like for taking notes and keeping track of things, organizing things. Like, you can store all your links here, images, all kinds of things. You can have all these different pages. It's like an organization tool and less of a writing tool. I just think it's neat, so I use it for both. But yeah, if you're gonna be like writing your novel or something, I don't really recommend using this. Organizing your ideas in this for sure, but actually doing like the manuscript, nah. There are much better tools. But yeah, so we've written just under 300 words in that 10-minute sprint, so that's pretty good. We'll see how the rest of them go, because I had a lot of ideas already just cooking in my brain for this one. We're gonna do this because it's actually easier for me. Or we'll separate it this way. Because like I need names for the rest of my gods. I also need ideas for what the rest of the gods represent. So yeah, it's oh, WorldAnvil's back. Very good, very cool. So I guess we can actually start using this, huh? Names are hard for sure. Yay, it works. All right. Yeah, I was writing in here because this wasn't working. But now it works. And now I don't have to. It's 293 words? Was I lied to? Oh, well, it counts the title and everything else. That's right. Yeah, word counter plus says it's 289. 289 to 293, so extra 4. Oh no. I actually made a big oopsie. This is like not even, this was not even the article that I was planning to write. I'm very organized, very organized world builder, you see. I figure if we're gonna be doing this. No, not recent. Stub articles, please. Because I said I was going to write a different pantheon. And then, whoops. Yeah, and I even reset the date on this one already, so that's pretty sick. Yeah, Council of the Ascended. Beautiful, okay. So we actually have a couple extra words in here that pushes us over. Sick. Cool. So we have Council of the Ascended, and so that is at 300. So we can technically count it done. I'm obviously not happy with it yet, but it is submittable. So to that end, it is actually finished. Or, I know what I mean. Gonna do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of adjustment. And using my characters and locations took a while for me. Oh yeah, I completely imagine. Yeah, so let's move on to whatever we're doing next. Yeah, so this Battle for Light. Or do I want to go in order? Seat of Power. Yeah, let's just organize these so we have like one. Pantheon of the New Age. I guess we're not working on that one. My bad. And Aurel, that will be our tab number 2. Okay. So we're gonna put another 10 minutes on the board. We're gonna start writing again, and we're gonna see how how many words we can get done for Aurel, our seat of power in Arsavella. That's alright. 10 more minutes. The chatter will be minimal, but I will be here to respond to anybody if you have questions or comments or concerns. Thinking of words. I need a sip break. Hmm. 2 more minutes. Hey, we're almost at 300. That's pretty sick. All right, 10 minutes is up. Has anyone gotten any exciting writing done in the past 10 minutes? Because I've got another 300 words, so that's another article I could submit. Very good, very good. I'm debating if I should submit them now, or if I should wait until I make them nicer to submit them, because I know if I submit them, they're gonna end up on the list and people are gonna start reading them. And I don't know if I'm ready for that commitment yet. Because they are not organized at all. It's just word vomit, 300 words. Just whatever ideas I come up with. Much thinking, yes, the thinking is very important. I have like some of the benefit of already having a lot of these ideas kind of cooking in my brain. And so really my task here is to get them into writing and then to pick them apart and organize them and make them what they need to be so that they say what they need to say. And like I would argue that's the hard part, but at the very least having all these ideas gives me the word count very easily. No, the articles must be beautiful. Well, they don't need to be beautiful. They just need to make sense. They need to be organized properly. Just, laid out well. Also cheating a little bit by already having 300 words of word salad. I'm just now expanding on and making pretty. Well, I mean that's another important step, I think. If we're gonna put everything into an article, we gotta take a little bit of time to just make it nice, Because word salad is what I have right here. Because if we just open this right here, like I don't want to hand in an article that looks like this. I wanna break it up. I wanna get some quotes in here. I wanna do some pretty stuff. Get some headers, get some sections, actually introduce people to what's going on here instead of just, just kind of having words out there. Oh goodness, hello. What has happened? Bad grammar, good stories has followed. Welcome, welcome. Thank you very much for joining the Owlworks. I don't think this is a Twitch issue. I don't think that the little follower goal thing on my page just doesn't update. And I don't know what the issue there is. Cause like I got, I got 2 more people to join me this stream. It still says 242 out of 250. What's that about? I feel like every single time I stream, I have to delete the goal and then make it anew, and only then does it update, and that's a little frustrating. But we're not here for me to complain about Twitch. We're here for me to write, and we're here for you to write, and that's the most important part. Yeah. So we have 2 articles now that have 300 words. Sick. We love it. Yes, of course, we have also Council of the Ascended, also word salad. I'm wondering, oh my gosh, I'm wondering how old this article is. Because, like, it has a like on it. Even though I know for a fact I've never really written anything meaningful about this. Hmm. I don't know. Little hee-hees. But alright, what is number 3 on our list? Where's my summer camp page? Did I close it? So we're gonna click through a whole bunch of, oh, there it is. Beautiful. So number 3, a resource that provides fuel or power. Okay, yeah, this is another article that I have no idea what I'm writing for. And so, so I'm thinking, okay, if we are going to be writing something, all of these things about Arsavella, I did already have the idea in my brain. If we go here, we can look at some of this. How do you change the font type? Which font are we referring to? Are we talking about, like, all of, I guess everything, really? Like my currently text, all that kind of stuff? That is, or do you mean in WorldAnvil? I still have the small font letter in my prompts. The what? I don't know what we're referring to right now. But I'd like to get to the bottom of it if it's something I can help you with. Yeah, what do you mean by small font letter? We have these 2. And yeah, don't mind Moobot just reminding everyone what we're up to today. Just trying a little something new. Just in case we have any viewers who just have no idea where they've landed and they're just lurking silently, well, there you go. It's a little post for you to know what we're doing. It's more likely than you think. At least I see it that way. Small. Don't really like the type, I think. Yeah, I'm really not sure what you're referring to. Yeah, so I straight up have no idea what I'm going to be writing for the resource. So we're gonna skip over it for now. We're gonna go straight for the owl. And Yeah, this one might be a little bit more of a challenge for me to do. Because again, this is one of those that like I don't have a concrete idea for yet. Or at least it's not something that I've like thought about. All right. 10 minutes. We're gonna sit and write for another 10 minutes. We're gonna see what we come up with, what we do. All right. Off to the races we go. Countdown begins. All right. What inspired you to do this? Inspired me to do what in particular? The stream, the prompts, the anything. There's a lot going on at any given time, really. Writing in general, not just the prompts. So I've been working on this world building project for something like 5. Just slapped my microphone. I apologize for that. um, yeah, but I've been working on this world building project for something like 5 years, ever since maybe 2018, maybe a little earlier. And so somewhere around that time, I also discovered WorldAnvil, which is the platform that I'm making this work on. And it's kind of like it's all history from there, you know? But I just really got into it. Originally my world was kind of like a homebrew for D&D. And so I was taking like D&D characters and putting them into this world and seeing what I can build around them and for them, and just kind of facilitating stories and gameplay through that. I've run one D&D session, not one session, like one little mini campaign in this world years ago. And so I'm thinking that my goal for this is eventually going to be to run additional games and such in this setting. But who knows? Who knows what we'll get there. For now, we're just building, writing, seeing what we can fill it out with. Five years sounds a long time. Yeah. Yeah, basically since like my last year or two of college, I had this going on, and that's when I started working on it. Fun fact, my world was actually kind of like the focus of my thesis project. And so I had a whole book that I put together of art and world building based on what I'd been working on for my own campaign, and it was a lot of fun. I love getting to tell people that my senior thesis project, like my honors thesis, that is in the honors vault, was about D&D. So Seems like you're really enjoying it. Keep doing it. I'm certainly trying to. I'm in what I would consider like my renaissance of writing. There was a very long time where I kind of stopped doing it, you know, for various reasons. Like we had a whole pandemic shut down the world, so there's just kind of a lot of things were not going well, as one would have it. So, the little links and things. Like what you've just sent, Royale, for those little links and things don't really work in Twitch chat. Those only really link to things in your articles. I'm sorry, trying to figure it out. A lot of things at the same time. Don't know why I can't hear the stream earlier without cuts. Fixed now. Don't know how or where to share the prompts and so on. Oh. Well, if you are working on the articles, you are welcome to put links to your articles in this chat right here. If you want to hop into my Discord server, you are more than welcome to do so and share your I have little forums for each individual prompt that are available. So if you want to share your work there, look at what other people have been doing. Also, Wolfkeeper989, thank you very much for following. Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, but if you I don't know, I feel like Moobot is eventually going to come back around with the Discord link. But yeah, those are all options. And if you want to share your work in general, there's always the official WorldAnvil Discord. In the SummerCamp chat, you are more than welcome to share all your work in there. Hi, glad to see a new writer. Why, thank you. I wouldn't say I'm a new writer, but I'm kind of new to writing on Twitch, so there's that at least. But yeah, we are working on SummerCamp prompts for WorldAnvil, and so that's exciting. That's what we're getting up to right now. I meant on Twitch, yes! Well, yes, I am a new writer on Twitch, as it turns out. We're still kind of getting the hang of things. I've been streaming on here for about 6 months. Approximately 6 months. And we're still getting the swing of things. Yep, there's Moobot with the Discord link. Yeah, so if as you were saying, if you want to share. Congrats, thank you. Yeah, so if you want to share your prompts, the things that you finished, the articles that you've done with the community, you're more than welcome. Pop in there, pop into little forums. And yeah, just look for the prompt that you're working on and, put links in there, discussions in there, anything you want to do. And yes, and if you want like the most attention and most feedback, I would go directly to the WorldAnvil official Discord, and there's gonna be a whole bunch of summer campers in there waiting for you to share your work with them. Yep, and the timer has run out. That's okay. I think I'm gonna just take like a couple more minutes, just a couple more minutes to kind of figure out what else I'd like to write in here, because I got 170 words in here, but I was a little bit distracted. I was getting a little bit chatty during this one. That's all right. Yeah, because we got at least this many words down, which is pretty solid for something I was just spitballing. All right. All right, so we have 200 words in here. I think what we'll do is we'll just come back to this one at a later time, and we'll just hop into the next prompt. And so, culture that has suffered under the rule of a stronger nation. This one's actually tough because I have no idea. I simply have no idea what I want to write for this one. Because I was saying it in my Saturday stream, like, the culture that I would have written about for this prompt, I've already written about in the past. And so, I have to find something new. But my brain is just completely clouded by this already existing thing, and so it's just kind of causing me issues. Oh, you just joined the server? Well, welcome, welcome. So yeah, on my server there are a bunch of different forums that you can go chat in, talk about. It's mostly talking about WorldAnvil and prompts and world building. And so there is a whole section also of world building resources, and that kind of gets updated at time and time as I go. So right now, the main things that are in there, we have all the links and information for SummerCamp. That is the active event right now. And there's also some links and such that I found to help writing fictional organizations, because that was prompt number 1 for SummerCamp. I was like, yeah, let's just find some things. I really should add another resource post about finding images for world building, because I made a blog post about it very recently. Just haven't really thrown it up on my server. It is in like the bird creations channel though. I don't know. We'll see. I really should put it somewhere that's more accessible, or like more searchable, I should say. But yeah, we have individual forums for each different prompt that has been released so far, and that will be updated, of course, week by week as we get more. So there's gonna be a whole 40 in there. Yeah, it's been pretty cool. I've seen lots of people chatting and sharing in there, and that's really exciting. My community is not huge, but it's like slowly growing. It's picking up more world builders as we go, and that's really exciting. So yeah, oh, words. Aha, we're just gonna take a little sip and reset that. Ah. If you're gonna join the server, of course, make sure to check out the little rules channel, pick up your adventurer role. And yeah, it's just a little tell that says like, hey, I read the rules and I know where I am. Alright, so we're gonna skip the culture prompt for the time being. We're gonna go for Battle of Light. Or Battle for Light, I should say. It's like we have no idea. We have no idea what we're writing there. And this one we just have to make sure we reset the date. I think I already did like 6 times, but better safe than sorry. Alright. So let's see. Maybe we will do, once again, we will have a little timer on the screen. We're gonna do another 10 minutes. Just sit down, get some writing in, get some words down. We'll just see how it goes. Crushing our goals, one little prompt at a time. We only need 8 of them for copper. So, you know, there's two prompts right now that I have no idea what I'm writing for, but if we can get the other 8, that's a badge right there, and we will be a-okay. And I'm sure throughout the week I'll figure out more things. But yeah, it's all good. Yeah, and on the topic of sharing your articles, if you are participating in summer camp and you finish and submit any articles for the event, you are more than welcome to send those over to me, and I will read them on my stream on Friday. That's going to be my little weekly thing. I'm going to have Friday streams where I just read submissions from the community, and we just, you know, we share how awesome and cool we are. Yeah, alright. It's writing time, Start the countdown. 10 minutes. We'll just see what we can come up with. We're writing about Battle for Light. A worldwide effort. Okay, The Who. Okay. Okay, 200 words. Let's see if we can squeeze out another 100. Just real quick. You ever just type out a paragraph that, like, it makes sense to you, but you know if you read it, the words, the way that they're organized, the way that they're placed, simply do not. So you're gonna have to rewrite this whole thing later. Oh no. Being a writer sure is an adventure. But hey, we got our 300 words, which is pretty good. Take our last minute to get any finishing thoughts on this one, and then we can move on to the next. All right, beautiful, beautiful. We got 342 words for this prompt. Very nice. We're making some good time. So I'm very happy for that. Let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 more. 4 more prompts to go through. So let's see. I'll work on the title next. And let me see if I can find what I was writing about. So we have this idea of the teacher, like the teacher who imparts the knowledge of how to write in Gold Rune for members of Umbergold. This would be a very jealously guarded, very prestigious title that I think no one would even know about unless they were at the level at which they need to be taught this. As I almost die drinking my juice. Being a little dramatic, but that's okay. All right. So let's get in on this writing thing, shall we? We have the rank and title. I need to actually name it. Again with the names. We're just gonna give it the working title of the Gilder, because it is indeed a gilded font. All right, let's see. We are starting from nothing here. I mean, 2 of our articles had some words already written, but the rest did not. So it's not really a strange thing to be starting from nothing. All right, here we go. Let's put another 10 minutes on here. Let's just figure things out. Just see how things go. 10 minutes, easy peasy. Title belongs to those who teach the cipher Gold Rune. Spent a lot of time in only 1 prompt. Yesterday wrote 2 in almost 5. And you have 5 in almost 40 minutes. Yeah, well, hey, listen, like I was saying, I already have a lot of the ideas for these, like, in my brain, so it's just dragging the words out of there, just slapping them into an article. The hard part is yet to come. It's very easy for me to, like, vomit out words, but cleaning them up later is going to be the real challenge, and that's going to be where things really start to pick up. So we're just trying to get all these words onto paper, figuratively speaking. Even those who come to learn the cipher. Pondering, pondering, pondering. I'm letting precious time tick by as I just sit here and think. Yes, I understand perfectly. Love it even without the further work. With that, it's really amazing. Why, thank you. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to really taking some of these articles and like elevating them really, because I would like to see what kind of quality of work I can produce this year. Because last year I feel like I did a pretty good job of it. You know, like I finished all of my articles early enough that I really had time to work on formatting and making them like pretty and readable. Or not readable, presentable, I should say. So we're gonna hope we can do the same thing this year. I'm of this like unfortunate circumstance where like I don't really have a lot of time outside of work this year to just kind of, you know, do things. Um, so we may have time, we may not have time. You'll see. We'll just have to see how things go. Formatting is the part I lack in World of Anvil. Don't really understand. Don't really figure it out yet how to do it well. Yeah, I mean, there's a whole process to it, and depending on what level of guild membership you have, a lot of options open up for you. Like I know for grandmasters and above, there's a lot of custom containers that you can make, and a lot of CSS options that make things like really, like you can do a lot with it. Like even myself, like I'm still learning how to make the most of it, and so yeah, we'll just I mean, I don't know. I feel like I do a pretty good job with my formatting. I just need to write more often so I have more So I have more opportunities to actually, you know, use it. All right, time has passed, and we've ended up with 238 words. I feel like I've been doing a lot of like going back on myself and my own writing on this one. We'll just have to see what we can what we can actually turn this into. And just finished to send a short tale about fear to a contest here in Mexico. An old writing, but I think it's a perfect submission. Wish me luck. Best of luck to you. That sounds really exciting. Submitting work to a contest is always really scary, but it's really brave, and so that is absolutely wonderful to hear. I wish you the absolute best of luck. Why 10 minutes? Well, 10 minutes is just like a arbitrary little I'm gonna sit here and like focus for 10 minutes kind of thing. Mocking JIB, thank you for following. Hello, welcome in. Yeah, we're just yeah, we're setting 10-minute timers just as like a little writing sprint, and so for those 10 minutes, I'm kind of just like focusing as much as possible, just so I can like really just sit down, get the words done, see how much I can get that time, and then after the 10 minutes, I just kind of look and be like, okay, we just we just go over what we've done and just see where we should go next. Like now, my 10 minutes is up. I have to decide, like, okay, am I gonna sit here and try to write out the last of the 300 words? Or am I going to just move on to something else? And I think I might try to squeeze out a couple more words in here. Gosh, I'm having trouble coming up with like the words to put in here, if that makes sense. So it's a toughie. Yeah, so we have at least this many words. We need, gosh, 62. Surely we can come up with 62 more words. Focus. So we are trying our best to get some focus and try to get some work done. So I'm thinking, let's see, because we have 1, 2, 3. We have 3 more prompts to do. If I take 10 minutes per prompt, like for the rest of them, it'll be about 9 o'clock, and that is when I plan to be done streaming for the day. Because of course I do have work tomorrow, and I have to wake up early. 'Tis a shame, really, but yeah, we'll come back to this. We'll come back to this at a later time. So we're gonna go straight for the destructive, natural, or supernatural event. So here we go. What is it about the word desiccated that's just like so chef's kiss? Alright, we have the desiccated sands. That is going to be the name of our little natural disaster. Natural, supernatural, I don't know, either one really. Alright, we're gonna do our little 10-minute timer. We're gonna zone out. We're gonna start writing, and we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna see what kind of magic we can make. Let's see. Imperator Wildlight is raiding with a party of 5. Why, thank you so much for raiding in. How's everyone doing? What's everyone working on? Oh, little shout out for you. Thank you very much. So you are also a writer. What were you working on? We, of course. Raid! Hello, welcome. Hi everyone, how are you doing? My name is Lion, I'm an artist and a world builder, and right now we are working on prompts for SummerCamp over on WorldAnvil. And so we're doing little timed writing sprints. Yeah, there's Moobot telling you exactly what we're working on. I'm working on a horror western screenplay. Very cool, very cool. Yeah, so we're just doing some writing sprints. Oh, and thank you for the follow, I appreciate it very much. Yeah, we're doing some timed writing sprints, so every now and then I'm just kind of like being quiet with the little timer going, but of course I must greet my raiders. And the kids are asleep, thank you for following as well, I appreciate it very much. Welcome in everybody. I hope you have a lovely stay, and sometimes I just say words and they don't work. So I take a sip and I start over. Well, happy writing, off to make dinner, but I'll be lurking. Why, thank you. The lurk is always appreciated, and the raid is also appreciated. Oh, Moonrunes9491 has followed as well. Thank you very much. We all say words that don't work, that is true. I think that's just how being a writer works. Like, you know, sometimes you write down the words and it's beautiful, and then you start speaking and it's like bleh, 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 bleh. Yeah, I don't know how to words, actually. I apologize. I'm gonna sit up straight. Just make sure that we are... Oh. Make sure that we're doing well, sitting up straight, not sitting like a shrimp, so that we don't break our spines. Somehow word vomit becomes poetry. Mystical alchemy. Very true. Alright, so we're at 270 words for this prompt out of 300 that we need. We got 20 seconds left. We're just gonna keep writing until we hit that 300. I did get a little bit distracted, of course, and so I don't mind adding another little 30 seconds to a minute. As long as we can just finish this up, because 30 words, that should be pretty easy. Should be easy to pick up, I think. Look, off to eat. Happy writing. You got it. Why, thank you very much. Yeah, so we have 2 prompts after this one that we need to just kind of blow through real quick. And then at the very least, I will have 9 out of 10 prompts with 300 words-ish. Of course, after that, all that's left is to make them look nice, to format them, make them presentable, and actually submit them, which is really exciting. I was hoping I'd get around to submitting 1 or 2 of these prompts on stream today, but that's okay. We'll probably get around to that on Friday, maybe. Because we'll do some reading of articles on Friday, and then we'll also probably get a little bit of work done, a little bit of writing sprints here and there in between article reads. And yeah, so we'll just see how that goes. Alright, we are over 300, which is awesome. And so now we have two more little articles to get through today. So let's see. Species known for its mischievous personality. So let's just get this show on the road, shall we? I need to come up with a name for this thing, though, and I haven't quite figured that one out yet. It's the challenge here. Because I know what kind of creature I want to write. Alright, so I just don't know what to name it. So we'll just... I'll think of a name later. We're burning time thinking about names, so I'm just saying Mischief Creature is the working title. We'll figure it out. Alright, so let's get a little timer going. And we will just zone out and start writing like we have been this whole time. And there we go. Of course, any questions you are welcome to ask, and I will still respond. Alright, we're at 150 and we're halfway through the timers. Pretty good, pretty okay. $200 words. Until this moment, I discovered themes. I like how it looks now. Very good. Yeah, the themes are a lot of fun to play with, especially if you start getting into actually doing your own CSS. What a lot of people do is they'll take the themes that are already available and then just start changing things from them bit by bit. And just to give it a more personalized experience. Alright, we didn't even have to extend the timer. We have 312 words. Beautiful, beautiful, perfect. We love to see it. And we have one more prompt that we need to get through today. And so we're gonna try it. We're gonna try to do this last one. That's really cool. I'm gonna go reference back to my notes again. Okay. So we're thinking Summer Harvest Festival over in Arsavella. Yeah, people are very industrious in nature, but they will take some time for celebration. All right, wonderful. Yes, so this is going to be the Berry Harvest Festival. I don't know, these last two prompts, they're the wild card prompts, and so they're like they're not based on the theme that's going on right now. So the first wave of prompts, the theme is power, but the two wild cards, they're just random. They're not based on any like particular theme. But these last two, I guess I've just taken them. I've been like, okay, we're gonna make these both very wholesome. Because the species known for its mischievous personality, I've made as a pet feline that is, I'm gonna say it's like more of a like cat ferret cross, but with like the size of a Maine Coon cat, basically. So they're very lovely and cute and affectionate, but they are still kind of almost wild animals, like not fully domesticated. You know how people have like savannah cats in their house? Like those there is no way those things are domesticated and like they're not. But people still keep them as pets, and that's basically the same situation, except they're maybe like a little bit less off the wall. But yeah, and so now we have the Berry Harvest Festival. And I don't know exactly what to name it yet, so we're just going to name it exactly that, Berry Harvest Festival. Our little working title. Life really does become so much easier when you allow yourself to give working titles to things until you figure them out. Oh my gosh, it is just such an adventure sometimes trying to figure out what exactly I want to name something, because that's frankly that's the hardest part, I think. Yeah, alright, so we got the Berry Harvest Festival. You already know what we're doing. We're putting 10 minutes on the clock. And we zone out and we write. Okay, run out of necessity and out of simple nature. Da, 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 da. Words. Kids will decorate their farms with handcrafted decorations resembling the berries they've picked. I think that's cute. Okay. We're almost at 300 words, and we still have 2 minutes left, which is pretty sick. Look at us go. We can just get this up to 300, that'd be fantastic. And I know that I have at least one article that I've done so far that isn't at 300. I just don't remember which one it was. I think it was the owl article. We'll have to see. All right, beautiful. We have our 300 words. 326, actually. It's always really silly. I think like, oh man, I need like 20 more words, and I end up 30 words over. Funny how that works. We still have 25 seconds. I think, let's see. 248. No, it's the Guilders. The Guilders don't have as that many words. Oh, okay, so the Guilders don't have as many words. The Barn Owls don't have as many words. Material to be has literally nothing. That's okay. But yeah, we're basically 300 words on pretty much every other prompt. So we have 1, 2, and 3. Well, we have 4. We have 2 that are written in, but don't have 300 quite yet. Oh, hello, Sandstorm. Thank you for following. I appreciate it very much. Welcome in. Yeah, so it seems like we have 2 articles that are written in but haven't quite hit 300 yet, and we have 2 that we just haven't written in at all. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, welcome. What brings you here? What might you be doing or working on? Or if you're just curious about what we're doing here, I welcome you in. We are working on prompts for summer camp over on WorldAnvil. And yeah, so we have done, or at least we've made some progress on all 10 of these prompts today, which is excellent. Yeah, so there are two articles that I really need to like actually do something for, but the fact that we have 8 prompts that are just like, you know, pretty much almost ready to submit is really good. That means we unofficially have copper in the bag, which is awesome. We love to see it. We have like the entire rest of the week to work on refining these articles. Now I'm writing a dragon guide for my story right now. Ooh, that's really fun. Now when you say dragon guide, do you mean like you have like an encyclopedia of dragons so that people know, like a field guide for what they're looking at? Or is it a guide on how to be a dragon? So that sounds like a lot of fun. Yes. I don't know what we're yesing. Maybe it's all of the above, but either way, seems like a lot of fun. Callie's Kennel is followed. Oh, thank you very much for following. I appreciate it. Welcome in. A field guide. Heck yeah. Yeah, it's awesome. I love field guides. Like just in general, field guides for anything, you know, real life, world building, any of that. So every time I see someone working on one, I'm like, ooh, very cool. Yeah, so this I'm gonna really need to think about the content in this article in particular, because I feel like I was just going like back and forth, like just overlapping, interweaving all the words that I was trying to say, just all throughout this article. Like I'm saying the same thing over and over again in different words. like like I feel like a high schooler trying to pad an essay by just like rephrasing something 6 times. So I really need to figure out how exactly I want to populate this article with anything, with information. Because some parts of it are really working for me, some parts just aren't. I'm working on a species called sky dancers right now. They're fast and agile and live on mountain peaks. Ooh, I love that. Something about dragons when they're like super fast and agile as opposed to kind of like the traditional like big hulking beasts always really gets me. It's like I have like a couple dragon slash dragon adjacent creatures in my world. And one of them is like a very, very small kind of noodly dragon. And they live together in like massive, massive packs. So they're like little baby creatures. Like maximum 6 feet long, but they're like very, very long, like little spaghetti dragons. And so they're just noodle dragons are the best. Yes, I agree. I love noodle dragons. And that's why they were like the first dragon I put into this world. We need to do more with them. I wrote them so long ago. And so now like the way that things work in my world, the way magic works in my world is like, are they fully accurate now? Can they still like work? And I think they can. I think they absolutely can. Oh, we just have to figure out what exactly we want to do. It's kind of like the region around them. I have to develop a little bit more, and then I think it'll all fall into place. Hmm. Alright, so we got a couple more words in here. I think if I get like 1 or 2 more good sentences in here, I will be golden. I guess I'll be copper, because that's the badge level that we're working on right now.
Refresh yourselves.
Oh, sippy time. Why, thank you. Hydrate or dihydrate, everyone. Make sure you have your own drinks. Alright, so that's over 300 words. Beautiful. We pulled that through. So this, right now I have 4 species so far, but I'm going to add a lot more. Personally, I think dragons make everything better. Listen, I agree with you. And listen, if you're such a fan of dragons, have you ever played Flight Rising? It is the question. Little like dragon Neopets. Because I know I tend to be on that site a lot more often than I should. I have not. Sounds interesting though. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a lot of fun. You get to have your own like dragon lair, and basically you're like breeding dragons for different colors and traits and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, you can dress them up. You can fight in a coliseum. It's a lot of fun. Like a lot of people compare it to like 2 Neopets, but it really is kind of like a completely different thing. But yeah, it's something I got back into recently after like I don't know, I made the account like 9 years ago, maybe more. And then I stopped playing for like 5. And then recently some of my friends were like, hey, I'm on this thing. I'm like, whoa, I used to be on this thing years ago. But yeah, if you like little dragon games, then might be something worth checking out. So we need 41 more words, just something in here. All right, we've squeezed out 300 words. Look at us go. So yes, genuinely, I only have 2 articles that are under 300 words at this point. And that is the material, which I've written nothing for because I just have no idea what I want to put in here. And then this ethnicity here. So oh, I did it! Yay! Yeah, so yeah, so now I just need to figure out what I would like this culture to be and what I would like that material to be. These are 2 articles that I just don't have any clue for what to do. That's okay. We don't have to do every single article or like every single prompt this year. We get 8 freebies essentially because they're releasing 40. We need 32 for Diamond. And yeah, so ideas for the last 2 may come to me at some point. But it's actually not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world if I don't get these last 2. As long as as long as I can get most of the other ones done upon release. And yeah. So da 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 da. So we're just gonna throw a working title onto this article as we have done. What is the world like? So the world I'm working on is called Malcora, and this is a world in which humanity used to have magic and used to use it just to their whim all the time, constantly. It practically ran through their veins. And then an apocalypse happened that took magic out of the hands of people and put it entirely into the hands of, like, the world, the planet, essentially. And so, now humans do not have any control over magic, and the lands are constantly being overturned and changed and morphed in different ways by the magic of the lands, and sometimes that magic seeps into the people as well and changes them too. So while they can't control magic, they can be affected by it and can manipulate it sometimes, depending on what their environment has deemed they are able to do at that time. So this whole setting is about just kind of change and evolution, just response to magic forces that are just running through the world. And one of the core themes here is the people are trying to find out how this all happened and how they can go back because they want their magic back. But at this point, they don't know how any of it used to really work. They only have like ancient historical records that say, yes, it probably used to be like this. But that's how ancient history just kind of works. Things get lost over time and things get found, and you're like, well, all these records talk about these stories, and we don't know what's true and we don't know what's fable. but they want to get down to the bottom of it. Because if it is true, then they could have a lot to work with. But yeah, so we have these 10 articles that we have worked on. 2 of those are kind of empty right now, but 8 of them have the word count to be submitted to the challenge, which means we have unofficial copper. So yes, at minimum, that means we will achieve copper this year. We just need to actually pretty them up and submit them at some point. Because I don't really want to submit them as just a block of text. You know what I mean? We just open one of these articles, like this is what we've got. It is just a block of text. I would like to break that up, make my little headers, make little sections, organize the information, flesh out a couple more things, add some quotes, add some prose. You know, just get some of that stuff down. And then we will actually consider ourselves bronze. Copper, that's the actual word. Yeah, so let's get this timer off of here because we're not using that anymore. Yeah, so this was wonderful. I'm glad I was able to get this much work done. I didn't think that in 2 hours I'd be able to get all 8 prompts that I need to be finished. Or, you know, finished. All the content is down. It's in articles. Yeah, this was awesome. I am really glad. I appreciate everyone who came by to just hang out and maybe even write with me. That was awesome. Thank you for the raiders. And yeah, so I don't know, I guess we're gonna see who is streaming right now, who we can go invade. I guess sounds great. Have some similar idea in my worlds. 2 types of magic, one of the gods and non-divine magic. Yes, indeed. I actually have 3 types of magic in my world. So I have divine magic from the gods. There is like the arcane magic from the ley lines. And there's also elemental magic from like the primal beings of the world. And so yeah, that is going to be a fun little thing to explore. But yeah, I really appreciate you guys hanging out. This has been awesome. And yeah, let's see. If we've had such a long, productive day, I would like to send you all over to my friend Grinning Hazard, who's playing Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Wonderful game, a wonderful person. So, if we're finished being productive for today, I invite you to just come hang out with me in this chat over here with Grinning Hazard playing some video games. We're gonna start this raid. If you'd like to do a little raid shout, just type in bird raid when we land in that chat. And yeah, it's a little bird raid, you know. It's silly. I don't have an actual official raid call yet. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Who knows? But yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. I welcome you to come hang out again. My next stream is going to be Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And yeah, so I look forward to seeing you there. And if not, have the most wonderful of wonderful days. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay hydrated, and happy world building and happy writing to all of you. Farewell.